next time is, of course... Oh, how about that? This might be the final video of the session. Let's go ahead and find out. Tlaxcala Tomb. Si Huaton is a quiet old woman who prefers to keep to herself on the journey, even though she seems to speak a few words of Spanish. The only time she speaks to anybody is to communicate the way to the meeting place. So she's been pretty aggravated that we haven't gotten to the meeting place yet. Until now. The tomb is a small pyramid in the middle of a burial ground, a little way inside Tlaxcala's territory. You don't encounter any trouble on the way there. At first glance, the perimeter of the pyramid shows no sign of life. Well, easy scout. Your people spread out to make sure the perimeter is safe, and if it all returns with concern written on her face. A larger group of people have come through here, Capitan, but they haven't entered the tomb as far as I can tell. From the tracks, I'd guess 5 people have come through here recently, may still be around. We'll enter the tomb. The entrance to the tomb leads a fair bit below ground. The tomb is made up of 3 small chambers in a row, with the 2 rooms on the ends connected to the exit with a narrow corridor. The Tlaxcalan elder, whose name you couldn't possibly pronounce, is waiting inside the central chamber. Astonishingly, he seems to have come here completely alone. Your people spread out to thoroughly check every corner of the dark tomb. Return to report that everything seems clear. Bernardo Trevino seizes this moment of calm as an opportunity to lay out his analysis of your options. These are pretty cramped quarters, and that could work in our favor if the meeting comes under attack. The way I see it, we can either assemble everybody in this central room, close to the diplomats, or we can split up and leave a couple of people to fortify the entrance, if you want to trap it or put up some barricades. Let's scavenge the tomb for barricade materials. You order your people to look for anything that can be used as barricades at a pinch, and they get pretty creative, knocking over pillars that don't seem load-bearing, tearing loose stones off the walls, and even collecting some of the old weaponry left on the graves. Ooh, the whole thing only takes about 10 minutes. At the end of it, you have enough salvage materials for 4 barricades, should you need them. Let's send a few people to fortify the entrance. You assign a couple of troops to watch the entrance while the rest of your people quickly fortify the tomb, and then you allow the meeting to get started. The 2 elders chat casually at first, but then they get to the heart of the matter and their voices are gradually raised. Just as your people are starting to look bored, a commotion from the narrow corridor makes everyone jump to their feet and draw their weapons. Much to your surprise, you seem to be under attack by 5 Totenak warriors. For a moment, your people seem unsure of what course of action to take, but then see Huaton screams at a broken Spanish that echoes off the walls of the small chamber. "That is Mina Simpoala! They not want Tlaxcala join with Zalaba! Fight them!" It occurs to you that if this is a rival Totenak faction which has come to spoil the negotiations between the Zalapa and Tlaxcala, your cause is lost. They've managed to kill either elder. And only 4 people! Oh, shit. In that case, Isabella, I will have you sit out of this one. I want a doctor with me. Let's go ahead and do this. I want a doctor with me. Bernardo and Anna are the 2 sergeants. They should be along. Rita has great support. And, Pedro can come along too, as he is a doctor. A-team. Enter combat with 6 units at veteran rank or higher. 6 units. I guess they're technically veterans. I'll take it. It's fine with me. And here's your team of fighters who've come to fortify the entrance. Pedro? No, we don't want Pedro up there. That's crazy. Oh, oops. You need to be up there. Anna and Pedro can quickly run back. Quickly run there, because they have extra movement. Now, just how awesome. Oh. Oh, I can fortify right on their faces. Oh, sweet. We have a veteran trapper, a veteran Amazon. Veteran warrior, sergeant warrior, and sergeant champion. Oh my. We have quite a team of people here. We do. I make the blockades here. I place 2 spike traps there. They get weakened and slowed. This gives me time to move my people up. I'm gonna need to utilize traps. Well, at least I want to utilize traps. Cannon goes... there. And this is the best I can do with what I've got. I don't need tutorial crap. Let's go. My turn. Alright. Rush forward. Yeah. Good job, Anna. I knew she'd be able to do amazing speed here. We have the two civilians there, whom, quite frankly, I don't want to risk. They can stay back here, and they can eat peacefully. That's the first time I've controlled civilians in combat, everyone. It's crazy. They have bows. I guess they do have hunting bows. That could help. But I have confidence in my team. You guys just enjoy your lives. Cannon? Oh, oops. Cannon, can you fire over? You can? Great! Sweet. Stupid trappers. You deserve not to live. I will not suffer you. You will suffer me. Veteran Trapper, Veteran Amazon. I don't know what the Amazons can do. Let's not find out. Ooh, good job, Bernardo. Well done. A+. And we'll keep these two scattered so that if they try something cute like a hailstorm, it won't get that much success. Welcome to die. Yep, you're gonna have to attack the barricade if you want in. Beautiful. That buys enough time for my troops to get up here. Smoke bomb, oh my. Anticipate opening. Okay, certainly a thing. Go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 6, 7. Go ahead and move Anna here. And we'll use her throwing knife. Oh, he has full cover. The wall is blocking it. Okay. That's fine. I would rather finish off her. There we go. Bam. Maybe I can finish off the trapper. Not have to worry so much about things. Come on, Bernardo. Yes! Nicely done. Citizens, prepare to get fucked. Signed, your eternal Lord and Master, Grimith. Beautiful. Nah, they can't do that to me again. Well, they can't do it at all. No crazy hailstorm of doom and gloom. I love it. Can you finish him? Ah, so close, Pedro. I love this position. This looks great. Have, like, the cannon there between the two of them. It's beautiful. Critical destruction! Oh, boy. Good job with that barricade, man. She showed me. Go ahead and heal. We gotta get Anna in on that. She can't throw a knife. Like a knife. Alright, well... let's go ahead and we'll play it by ear. By ear? No, let's go ahead and... I want them to be the ones who entered the bottleneck, although they'll end up getting a hit on me as they do so. Finish you. This is where we switch Bernardo's weapon, and go ahead and shoot that champion. Good job. Guten Jorben. You can stand here, and you'll defend. You'll automatically defend, pretty sure. This will be it? Okay. Ah, yep. Stupid champion and your stunning hacks. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Unfortunately, the wrong person approached for me. I can't do my crazy flank crap that I was gonna do. Oh well. I could have subbed out with attacking and then sneaking away. I didn't. It's fine. We'll go ahead and cure that stun away. And along with the rest of the damage, of course. Ooh, right, the deadly swipe. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let's go ahead and finish the job there. 1, 2, 3. Four. Ah, damn. Oh well. It'll have to do. I mean, you are screwed. Hope you've accepted that about your life. Wait, what? What are you named? What are you named? Huh. Interesting. Yep, same name. Of all the gin joints in all the world. Good night. Flawless victory. Your proud followers have gained morale, which, you know, is kind of a waste. They can't gain more morale. After a brief but brutal battle, you stand victorious and both envoys are still alive. You order your people to search the corpses of the fallen enemies and then retrieve a small amount of valuables and a few pieces of usable equipment. Alo is understandably more than a little upset at being attacked by the Totonac, but Sihuaton appears to bring out the full diplomatic arsenal of appeasement, apology, flattery, and veiled threats. Eventually, Alo is convinced that not only did Zalapa not have a hand in this assassination attempt, but you and your troops was specifically sent to prevent precisely such an attack from being successful. After Alo leaves, we gain 100 experience points. Sihuaton turns to you. Our many thanks, Grimith Reaper. With not you here, I maybe would not be alive now. Thank to you. Tlaxcala agreed terms of alliance. We must return Zalapa and tell Tepi of what happened. Okay. We'll keep that in mind, definitely. Alright. Good job, team. Yeah. Go team. We were awesome. That was a quick battle. A quick battle full of fun. Do-do-do-do. Okay. We have such a perfect day. Damn you, mind share. Go and grab that. And 30 meat to preserve. Yes. We have much food to dine on. Scrumptious, sumptuous food. Nom, 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 nom. We will have Pedro. Pedro, you will help preserve. Yep. Good. Piggy. Well, Piggy will probably still be there. I'm actually interested in going up here. I don't know whether there's anything up here. We'll just run into the wall of trees. A foliage too thick for us to cross. Oh. Point of interest. Good. Chart the mountains. There's the mountain pass over there. I see. Very well. We're in Amazon territory. So be it. Hunt, hunt, hunt. Hunt. I think that's everybody doing a thing again. That's everybody doing a thing again. Fantastic. I like doing things. 4 rations and 10 meat. 6 oil. Oh, yes. With a very valuable oil. Mm-hmm. 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 Do-do-do. Zooming out here. I didn't know whether there'd be like anything specifically interesting about this place. There might not actually be. Just an indicator that this is a pass through the mountains, for convenience sake. That's nice. Yep, that's all it is. Just an indicator of a pass through the mountains. Well, while I'm up here, before I swing back down... Let's turn around. We'll stay down here. I just wanted to make sure there was no event or thing I needed to activate in order to actually pass through the mountains there. Sweet, we got some valuables. We're doing alright for ourselves. We have a lantern. We also have a single spike trap. We'll have to do some more of that whole crafting business in a bit. Just a thought. That crazy craft business. Craft macaroni and cheese business. Alright. Obviously, this is just but another passageway up. A mountain pass, if you will, where you can pass through the mountains. How about that? It's as if it were all preordained. You explore nearby caverns, you hunt, and you two need to make me some spike traps. Those are very valuable to me. They should be very valuable to you. Now, as for you, herbalism. And there we go. And Vidal returns empty-handed. You know, that has just been disappointment over and over again, really ad nauseum. Oh. Worth it to come up here. Anything else? Treasure. Fantastic. Gained 184 valuables. And yeah, this is just nothing more than a mountain pass. Alright, that's good. Not that there's anything wrong with passing through the mountains, I just don't want to. I could. Jalapa. Fortress. I can come back down here. See what kind of quest we have next. We can do that later. We have lots of map to see. And miles to go before we sleep. Patrol. We have a little bit of preserving to do. You can take care of that for food. That'll be fine. Receive 2 spike traps. Good. Let's actually replace the lantern. We'll save the lanterns for a more serious situation. Trust me, folks, I would definitely use many more of those lanterns, but oil is not easy to come by on this map. And this game, at least not through my experience. So I don't. So you all have sort of lucked into basically what you wanted anyway. How about that? Isn't that swell? Explore nearby caverns. We will try this again, I suppose, in the hopes of actually accomplishing something of merit. Will we accomplish something of merit? No one knows. Harmless bone fracture. Damn it, Anna. You worthless cunt! Ah! Wow. A lot of map here. I wonder what we're gonna find. There's gotta be something back here. Besides just a bunch of, you know, random things. Gotta be some sort of interesting point or destination. I mean, we are playing an alternate supernatural history mode here. Anna, I will handle this. And keep going. 2 spike traps. Some 2 rations and 12 meat. We're on day 300 by the looks of things. 300 days have passed. Not a full year. Still not a full year. We're getting close. Okay. We'll keep hugging around this wall. And then, when we inevitably leave this area, for I assume we must, we'll take care of the rest of the exploration. I'm not trying to see 100% of the map. But it'd be cool to try to explore around, I suppose. Although it does kind of eliminate the playability in that aspect if I see everything there is to see in regards to map exploration. We lost 21 wood and then another 11 wood. Of all the things that could be stolen from me, I'm okay with losing the wood. There's a lot of wood around here, folks. Trees and whatnot will be fine. Get it? Good. Get the piggy. Peggy, 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 peggy. Ow. Da 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 da. Well, we got treasure. Let's go after that. We're gonna explore nearby caverns again, Anna. This time, you're not gonna suck. Okay? If you suck, I will be distraught with your suckitude. Above sack of metal ore. Well, there you go. She did not wish to distraught me. Wasn't exactly correct word usage. I'll go with it. Do-do-do-do. Hope Umberto's taking good care of the fortress. And by the way, we also still have that jaguar in our possession. We haven't had any cause to utilize that, but you know, perhaps one day, having a giant jaguar on our side will make the world go round. You all are devoted to me. All is as it should be. Can't exactly make any more of those spike traps. That's okay. I think we have plenty of them now. Yeah, we're back up to 12. We're good. Only a single lantern, although I could make at least one. I probably want to make some more cannonballs, though. Well, really, the lantern is more useful than the cannonballs. It really is. But in the grand scheme of things, you know, a cannonball is cheaper to make. Event. What? Ha! 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 Well, I guess I found my thing. A lot of things. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at them. Let's start over here. Sun Pillar 1. The pillar is surrounded by engraved glyphs. It seems to be chronicling an event. Let's try to translate the glyphs. With the help of Anna, you are able to make sense of the engravings. It seems to tell the story of the creation of the first world. From the void, the first world was created. The gods created the waters, the mountains, the forest, and the animals. But a hungry sea monster consumed their creation, and all their work was for naught. The gods had to make war against the monster, and after an endless struggle they were at last victorious. The gods recreated the world on top of the great beast, and the first people were formed to populate the new world. But the world was in darkness, as there was no light in the universe. Nothing could live, and nothing could grow without it. The great god of the north, Tezcatlipoca, saw this and sacrificed himself to become the first sun. This sparked the start of the first age. This sounds important. God damn it. Once again, I don't have any sort of writing thing. Is there anything on this sheet of paper? No, there's actually a blank sheet of paper. I'll be damned. Taking notes sounds useful, everyone. It's a valuable skill I learned in school. Pen. Got a pen over here. Must have moved it over to my bookcase. You'll do, pencil. Great God of the North. First world. First world? Let's see, you have a sea monster. Sea monster. That's kind of important. And then, World of Darkness. Thank you, White Wolf. and great god of north Tezcat. I'm not gonna spell that name right. Eraser. Cat Lepuka. Sacrifice self to become first son. Sacrificed self to become son. Become the first son. Become first son. This sparked the start of the First Age, and it was a prosperous time. The people thrived and revered their gods, but this would not last, as the gods were fickle and quick to anger. The first son was destroyed by a rivalry among the gods, and in his rage, Tezcatlipoca commanded the Tehuantl to eat all the people in the world. Thus ended the First Age of the Sun. First World, First Age. Cool. Back. Leave. Let's read this one. Pillars surrounded by engraved lists. With the help of Tayana, you're able to make sense of the engravings. That's good. From the void, the first world was created. The gods created the waters, the mountains, the forest, and the animals, but a hungry... yes, we've seen that before. What? There we go. After the First Age, the world was thrown into darkness, and no life could exist. Quetzalcoatl, the god of wind, saw this plight. Second World. Second Age. Quetzalcoatl becomes second son. Oh boy. People populated the earth once again and all was well in the second age of the sun, but the people became rebellious and stopped worshipping the gods. The gods in turn became wrathful at this lack of veneration, and as punishment they turned the people into apes, as they had become nothing but animals in their eyes. Quetzalcoatl was filled with grief as he had loved his flawed people. In his despair he summoned a hurricane that blew all the apes from the surface of the earth. Filled with sorrow, Quetzalcoatl stepped down as the Lord of Light, thus ending the second age of the sun. Darkness enveloped the world once more. Okay. Is this 3? As the world was again plunged into darkness, the great god oh boy. Third World. Third Age. It's a lot. I don't know what's going to be on the test here, so I'm just kind of like jotting down various things. The great god becomes third son. The people populated the earth once more, but their fate was as always at the mercy of the gods. When Talak's wife was stolen from him, he turned to despair, and a great drought followed as no rain fell on the soil. The people begged him for rain, but in his grief-stricken rage, Tlaloc made it rain fire, reducing all life in the world to ashes. As the world burned to cinders, Tlaloc rescinded his position as a solar god, and thus ended the third age of the sun. The pillars surrounded by engraved lists. Try to answer the guests together, Diana. After the third age, no light shone on the world. A beautiful goddess, Chali. Fourth World. Fourth Age. Chali. Sacrifices self to become fourth son. Chali shone brightly in the sky, her jade skirt giving warmth and light to the people who once more fried the earth. She was as loving as she was loved, and the fourth age of the sun was a bountiful age, but this could not last. The gods grew jealous of her adoration. They accused her of deceiving her people, alleging that her kindness was dishonest and that she egotistically acted only to receive praise. Upon hearing this, Charlie was so heartbroken by their accusations that she cried blood for half an age, drowning all the creatures on Earth. As she could no longer bear the allegations against her, she returned to the Earth, thus ending the fourth age of the Sun. Okay. Gilded Gate. Approaching the overgrown structures ahead, you find a towering wall blocking your path. The wall is adorned with murals and engravings depicting multiple anthropomorphic creatures. In the center of a wall at the end of the road, an exorbitant gate is shining brightly in the sun. Though the massive structure is overgrown with vines and other plants, its walls still glitter with a golden sheen. The ground leading under the gate in front of you bears traces of the same golden powder-like substance. The gate has multiple round protrusions on the surface, each adorned with an engraved picture. Above these pictures are more inscriptions. You can't see any way to open the gate nor to scale the tall walls of the complex. Let's inspect the round protrusions. A slight prod on one of the protrusions revealed that you can easily slide them into the surface of the gate. It seems that they work as a part of a mechanical device of sorts. There are 8 of these mechanisms, and they are each adorned with a unique engraved drawing. Let's inspect the inscriptions. With some help from your translators, you interpret the text on the wall. It reads thus: "To be deemed worthy in the eyes of the gods, one must feel the warmth of the selfless sacrifices they have made for their sons and daughters. Repeat the order of all things and enter the Gilded City." Carlos Zaraga notes sagely. Seems a straightforward sort of test. We must somehow demonstrate our understanding of the native mythology. Okay. Well, let's take a look at these walls here. The walls on the left side of the massive gate are adorned with 4 marvelous engravings, each shimmering with gold. The first engraving is a depicted as a fabulous young boy, adorned with a golden shirt and jade jewelry. He is described as Xochipilli, the Flower Prince, god of art, games, and dance. He is sitting in a bed full of the most exquisite flowers your eyes have ever seen. The second engraving, you can see a beautiful woman engraved out of a glittering collection of gemstones, her skirt adorned with numerous flakes of jade. She is described as Chali, the goddess of rivers and streams. Her face is adorned with a benevolent smile. Saying, second engraving. Oh boy. Okay. Her face is adorned with a benevolent smile, with eyes that seem to gently but sternly stare into your soul. Among her feet you can see a wild stream of water with waves of pearls splashing up against her legs. The third engraving, a dog-headed creature stares at you, reaching out towards you with shriveled, spindly hands. His fingers are chewed to the bone, and he wears jade-adorned plates on his knuckles. He holds his left hand in front of him with the palm turned upwards in a seemingly welcome gesture. He is described as Zalantl, the guide of the dead. Among his feet, you can see several dogs leading the souls to their final resting place. The fourth engraving has, that guy. Cool. Fourth engraving. Engraved is a one-legged muscular man with 2 stripes crisscrossing his chiseled face. One of the stripes is made out of gold, while the other seems to be made out of black pearls. He seems to have lost his left leg in battle, as it ends in a bloody, jagged stump. In his left hand he brandishes a magnificent shield, and in the other is an absolutely monstrous, that. He is described as Tezcatlipoca, Lord of the North and God of Judgment, and is wearing a jaguar skin made purely out of precious gemstones. Beneath him you can see a large jaguar peering out from beneath the god, legs tightly coiled and ready to pounce. Okay. Let's examine the first engraving. I should say left. Left. First engraving here. The first engraving is horrific. A tall, blood-spattered skeletal figure is extending his sharp, gangly fingers out towards you, as if he wants to tear you apart. In his eye sockets are 2 brilliant amethysts glimmering in the sun, giving the illusion that his eyes are rapidly searching for something in your vicinity. The effect is unnerving. The depiction is adorned with a single necklace, which at closer inspection is made out of human eyeballs. He is described as Mictlan, Lord of the Dead and ruler of the underworld. At his feet is a pile of human skulls, all staring intently towards you. The second engraving is a depiction of a giant of a man, athletic and heavyset. He looks like he could crush a man's head in his fist. With eyes set into the distance, he wears a brilliant helmet, studded with colorful feathers, and brandishes a burning weapon in the shape of a snake in his colossal right fist. He is described as Huitzilopochtli, the god of war and lord of Tino. Among his feet flutter a couple of hummingbirds made out of mother of pearl and jade. The third engraving depicts a man adorned with an elongated beaked mask. He is wearing a pair of serpentine jade bracers on each arm, with others tightly clasped in his scaled fist. His entire body is covered in jade scales, and he is clothed in magnificent robes made entirely out of a seemingly incandescent metal. He is described as Quetzalcoatl, god of wind and lord of the west. Beneath his waist, his legs fuse together into a scaly mass of serpents. Okay, so this is right, fourth. Third, excuse me. Third. And then I predict Talak will be on the last one. Before you stands a man with large circular eyes and wide grin of sharp fangs. Despite his fearsome visage, he has a relaxed posture and does not seem like the aggressive sort. His body is shrouded in droplets made out of opals, and you barely make out silvery lightning strikes in several places behind him. He is described as Talak, god of rain and fertility. At his feet, the blue droplets intensify into a glittering shower of rain. Okay, well, that is a lot to absorb. Perhaps. Maybe, maybe not. How much time did I spend doing that? Yes. Next time, folks, which probably won't wait until another session, so I don't forget any of this, we solve this puzzle, perhaps, and open the gate. I'll see you then.